welcome to your 2025 predictions. Pick a card reading. So I'm going to be looking at any major changes in your love life. And we're going to be looking at your financial situation, your career, opportunities, and any challenges that await you. And then the bonus part, the extended, will be over on Patreon. And we'll be talking about achieving business goals, travel opportunities, and any other general messages. So if you want to head over there, the link is in the description box below. And if you'd like to book a personal reading or any spell work with me, that link is also in the description box below. I'm going to be pulling from a lot of different decks. I'll start shuffling because I know a lot of people like to see that. So, Romance Angels Oracle, Island Time Wellness, Love, oh, that did not go well. Island Time Wellness, Love Oracle cards. The Numinous Astro deck. I have not used that in so long. I had to dig it out. What is it? The Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. The Moonology Oracle. And then the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So, got a lot to cover. Hopefully, it'll be fun. Should be. So, for this, I will put the pile selection up on the screen. So you can go ahead and select those. And then we will, you can go ahead and jump into your reading, or you can watch me shuffle, because some people like watching tarot readers shuffle. Make sure they get it done. I'll still be shuffling in the piles though. And then, yeah, and then we will jump right in. Excited to see what messages come out for each of the piles. Like I said, if you want to check out the extended, that's over on Patreon. Okay. Last but not least, Sacred Destiny. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into these piles. Alright, pile number one, let's go ahead and jump right into yours and see what messages Spirit has for you for your love life in 2025. Spirit, what's happening for pile number one's love life in 2025? And get one more of the Romance Angels Oracle cards. Okay. Put that there and there. Let's get the Island Time Wellness. I'll get 3 of these. There's one. I'll fix all these in a minute. 2, 3. Okay. And let's get, I think, 4 of these tarot cards. One more. I want to take, I'll take both of them because they came out together. Okay. And scoot this over. Make sure everything's in view. So these are what major changes are happening to your love life. Can you see? I'm going to put these on top of each other. See everything that way. Because they came out together. Okay. What major changes are happening to your love life in 2025? We've got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. We've got palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Interesting. So you're definitely going to be freeing yourself from a situation where somebody's kind of toxic. With the red flags here, third-party interference. Could be someone that you're going to end up hooking up with. Let's find out more. Four of Earth, Four of Pentacles, frugalness, extravagance, and control. Also, I'm picking up that some of you could be closed off to this person or they're closed off to you with that Four of Pentacles. We've got awakening, which is the Hanged Man, pause, perspective, selflessness. So it's Pisces energy. We've got the Hierophant, which is wise counselor, belonging, learning, and traditions. So Taurus energy. We've got the Emperor. Okay, so Aries energy with organization, leadership, and structure. And this came out with ego, which is the devil. Illusion, dependency, materialism. So I'm going to put this like right here so you can see it. What I'm getting from this is that, especially with the red flags, the devil here, third-party interference, there's something here that Spirit's trying to warn you about with someone you could end up dating, especially with that attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, seduction card here. There's someone here, could be this Emperor, doesn't have to be, but who might have a lot of toxic traits with the devil coming out, and pay attention to the red flags. This is someone who is, it's almost like they're just closed off. They're not really open. They might give you the idea that they're open, and they're really not. So I think what's going to happen with this is that you're going to free yourself from this situation, which is why we've got that card here. You're going to be focusing on your stability, your growth, and just focusing on that self-love in you. I think you're going to start seeing things from a different perspective after a while. Because if this person doesn't step up and give you what you're looking for, or you start seeing those red flags, like Spirit's cautioning you right now, then you're going to say, wait a second, something's off about this. This is going to be, with this Hierophant here, this is going to be some sort of learning experience for you. This is a lesson in 2025. Now, I do feel like you're going to have other people coming in. I will say that. So don't think it's just this one person and that's it. But I do feel like a lot of your time and energy is going to be spent with this person. And it's interesting because when I think of the Emperor, I think of control. And I also see control here with Four of Earth. So this person could have been, or will be, so controlling, like it won't even be funny. There's that devil energy. Someone who's got this sort of manipulative, codependent type behavior. Even if they are an emperor, it's like they want you to depend on them. Now, I don't feel like this is an ex, if I'm being honest, because I know some people are like, "Oh God, this sounds like my ex," but I don't think this is your ex. I feel like this is a new person, but I feel like this is a situation, and you could be dealing with someone like this right now, where you know you need to get out of this situation. But I feel like somebody's going to come along, you're going to date, you're going to have that seduction, the hookup, lots of flirting, lots of chemistry. It's going to feel like, you know, everything that you've been wanting. And then it's going to go south. It's going to turn sour, is what I'm hearing. And I think this is going to be a lesson in you standing up for what it is you really want. You're trying to see things from a different perspective. And I think you're going to end up being more closed off, kind of like how they are in the beginning. I feel like it's going to switch. It's almost like you're open and honest, they're closed off and only breadcrumbing you, giving you just little tidbits. And then it's going to switch by the end. You're going to start being more closed off to them. And they're going to end up having this toxic behavior where they end up chasing you. They want you dependent on them. It's just negative behavior. 2, I feel like with this Emperor here, that's also part of you freeing yourself and taking back your power. Because when I think of the Emperor, like I said, I think of control. So I think about somebody losing control possibly, typically when it's in reverse, but in the upright I think about someone regaining control. It also reminds me of the Chariot. So with this palm tree here with stability and security, growth, permanence, that makes me think that you are stepping into some sort of powerful position. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be like a CEO or, in some sort of leadership position. This is you being in a powerful position in your life. If people have tried to zap your energy and just constantly take from you instead of giving you anything in return, it's time for you to take back your power this year in 2025. So I feel this is you. With this cassette here, you're overthinking a lot of this. It's like replaying old events. And I think this is where the awakening is going to happen. I think you're going to wise up and say, you know what, this isn't for me. This isn't benefiting me in any way, shape, or form. And I want someone who meets me halfway at least. And this person is not doing that. They're here for a good time, not a long time. They're fun to flirt with. They're fun to hook up with, but I'm not the only person that they're seeing with that third party interference. And for some of you, it could be that you learned that your person is married and they didn't tell you that. And that's leading to you being closed off. Now, what I do see eventually, once you free yourself and have this awakening and kind of wise up, that's when you're going to really start focusing on your growth, your personal growth, your wealth, abundance, prosperity, all your career and finances, but also your growth personally, like focusing on self-care and healing. And I feel that once you start doing that, this feels like towards the end of the year. I feel like this person's going to come in maybe around the spring, and then by the end of the year, you're going to be done with them. Fall into winter, I see somebody else coming in. I see dating again. I see flirting. I see lots of attraction and chemistry with someone new. And that person is not going to have this ego, that devil energy. This person's going to be more relaxed. They're not going to have the same red flags. And I feel like this is just going to be an experience, this past experience that's about to come in. It's going to be one that you learn from. This was a lesson, not a blessing, right? So that's what I'm seeing for your love life, pile number 1 in 2025. So let's go ahead and jump right into what's next, your financial situation, all right? All right, pile number 1, let's see how your financial situation is going to evolve this year, 2025. Spirit, any messages you have about pile number 1's finances? Okay, let's go and put that there. One for this deck. Pile number 1's finances. Okay. And the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I'm going to get 3, I think, from the Numinous Astro deck. Pile number 1's finances. Number 1's finances, Spirit. One more, please. Pile number 1's finances. Thank you. And then 3 tarot cards. Pile number 1's finances. Everyone's finances. Everyone's finances. Pile number 1. That's too many. I just had like 4 come out. I just need 2 more. I think I can fit 2 more right there. Okay. And then, okay. Now let me make sure everything is in focus. Just shift this over a little bit. I think that'll be okay. I think that's good enough. Okay. We've got, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius season could be significant as well, which is usually November to December. We've got Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. We've got the 11th house, the Edge, which talks about group, like friendships, social groups in the community, humanity as a whole. It's interesting because we've got the Pluto in Aquarius right now for like what, next 20 years, and Aquarius rules the 11th house. Pluto is all about death, rebirth, transformation, Scorpio energy, but 11th house has to do with like friends, social groups, humanity as a whole, technology, startups and discoveries and stuff like that. It's all about the future and us as humans. So it's going to be interesting to see over the next 20 years how everything evolves with that. We've got first house, self. Also, I'm noticing 111 here. So, okay, so a lot of you could be changing your physical appearance. 2, this may have something major to do with your finances. We've got blessings. Okay. We've got the dreamer, which is the fool. So this is more Aquarius energy because it's Uranus energy. Some people associate with Aries though as well. We've got Queen of Water, which is Cancer energy. And let's say we've got beginning, believing, protected, loving, giving, psychic. 6 of Swords, relief, hope, and moving on. So you can see that. Yep. Okay. Your financial situation is interesting, pile number 1. So, I feel like there's something you're holding back from. I'm getting that vibe from the look at the bigger picture. It's almost like you're not seeing your potential. You're not seeing how far something could go or how big you could become. And with the 11th house here, you know, like I said, this talks about like humanity as a whole, or I associate it sometimes with like online. I know sometimes people will say that that's the 3rd house because that's to do with like Mercury energy. But for me, 11th house is online stuff. Whereas like 10th house would be like walking a red carpet, being seen. 11th house, and you know, 10th house would be like more physical. 11th house to me is more dealing with humanity as a whole, so that would be online activity. So a lot of you could be doing something online. I'm also picking up that with that Mercury energy and communication, there's something here about you speaking a lot. Now, I don't know what it is you're trying to do. I don't know, you know, it's going to be different for everyone. Also, if you hear my dog in the background, yeah, she's about to go to sleep. So if you hear snoring or anything, I have to say that on a lot of my videos. Okay. So with Mercury, this is talking about like learning, obviously, words and communication. And when you're pairing that with something like the 11th house, there's something here about public speaking, talking online. I'm thinking about like live streamers, like Twitch streamers, YouTubers, just getting your name out there and having some sort of worldwide audience. For a lot of you, this could be you starting a business, and we'll get into the business aspect in the extended over on Patreon, but this could be you starting a business and you're giving updates to your online audience because it's an online business. And so there's something here about constantly communicating. Maybe you have to send a lot of emails. I don't know what it is, but there's something here because this has to do with startups too, like starting your own business, starting from scratch. But yeah, and then we got the first house here, which talks about your physical self, your self-image. So there's almost like you are working on yourself in order to be seen. Or because you're being seen, you're working on yourself. Does that make sense? Let's say you decide, this is just one of many examples I could give. Let's say you decide you want to work on your fitness goals. Because I'm thinking self-image, your body. Let's say you want to do that. And you start like TikTok and Instagram and your YouTube channel, and it's dedicated solely to your fitness and weight loss routines and what you eat in a week. I'm trying to think of anything else. Maybe some recipes or cooking involved, something. Anyway, and you're putting yourself out there, and because of that, obviously you're going to have to do a lot of talking. You're going to have to do a lot of communication with social media, and you're putting yourself out there so other people can see you, you know, worldwide, internationally. So that's just one way of looking at it. For others of you, maybe you're starting a fashion blog or a YouTube channel or any of the social media sites. It's something that you have to communicate a lot online with other people worldwide, but it pertains to you basically having like a glow up. You really putting yourself out there, being more confident. And we see that too with the Fool. This is you starting a new beginning, believing in yourself, and just taking that leap of faith into the unknown. You're not sure if it's going to work out, but you don't really care because it's better than sitting back and saying, oh, I don't know if that'll work out. I mean, it'd be nice to try, but... And then you never do anything. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are taking that leap of faith. You're putting yourself out there. You're starting this new beginning, and it's going to pay off because you're actually seeing the bigger picture. You're going to bring in a lot of blessings because of this. And I feel like you're going to love what you do with this Queen of Cups. This is giving me, I love what I do. You know, I'm chill with this. I'm good. You're loving yourself as well, because the Queen of Cups is very nurturing, and she really cares about filling her own cup. She also cares about others. You can see on this one, actually, she looks like a therapist of some sort, where she's sitting there and she's got the clipboard and she's waiting for you to say something. So, there it is again, waiting for you to say something. Communication, Mercury. Yeah, it's something where it feels like a reciprocal energy, where you put something out there and then you get that love back from your community. So, and you know, community is part of the 11th house. Then we've got this 6 of Swords. So this is moving on from challenging times. If you felt like in 2024 especially, but in previous years, that you've had a dark cloud looming overhead and you just cannot get rid of it, 2025 is the year where you do get rid of it. You're done. You're hopeful, you're moving on, you're taking that leap of faith, and you're leaving behind what no longer serves you. Now, there is you can see, there's a path here that leads to a major city. Some of you are moving to, I heard New York City. Some of you are moving to a big city. I heard Chicago. Some of you could be LA, London, Paris, Tokyo. You get the idea. But some of you could be moving to a major city. You are packing your bags and leaving. Now, a lot of you, you're moving abroad because the 6 of Swords can talk about traveling over a body of water. So you could be moving abroad, starting a new job. You're taking a leap of faith on it. Maybe it requires you to be in front of a lot of people where you have to give a lot of meetings and maybe Zoom meetings or some sort of speaker presentation. I'm also getting TED Talks. I don't know why, but that's coming up. Something along those lines, because it's going to be something that's seen. Now, it feels more like something that's online and something where it's going to be pushing you to be the best version of yourself. But it's also, and I just saw 1111 on the timer, which matches up with that 111 kind of energy, but it's going to push you to be the best version of yourself. You're moving on from something that wasn't fulfilling, that wasn't serving your highest purpose, and you're moving on to new challenges, right? But this is going to be smooth sailing for you. This is something you were meant to do. And so in 2025, that's what I'm saying. I feel that once you actually take a step back and objectively look at what you want to accomplish as a whole this year, and then you put yourself out there without hesitation or any sort of fear, then that's when the blessings are going to start pouring in. So, pile number 1, that's what I have for your financial situation for 2025. Let's move on to any career opportunities or challenges that you might be facing. All right, pile number 1, any career opportunities or challenges you might be facing in 2025. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 1? Any career opportunities or challenges they might be facing this year. Okay, this first. Let's get one more. Any career opportunities or challenges in. Miracles almost came out. Just an FYI. Let me put that out there. I keep having cards flip over. Leadership just tried to come out as well. Interesting. Okay, finally we got something. Okay. Let's get 3 of these. Career opportunities and challenges. 4. Put that there. These came out together. One more, please. Career opportunities and challenges for 2025. Pile number 1. Okay. And then 3 of these. One more. And get started. Okay. That came right out as soon as I said that. Okay. Make sure everything is in focus. Okay. Career opportunities and challenges. Make sure you can see everything. I think that's okay. Alright. We've got a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. For some reason, I just thought of legal matters. Some of you could be facing those in 2025, but I feel like it's going to turn out okay. Everything's going to be fine. This could be with your family or involving children, because Cancer rules the 4th house. So we've got Cancer, the doula. Everything's going to work out, though, I feel. Sextile opportunity. I was just saying career opportunities or challenges. Interesting. And then we've got Mercury again. This was part 2 of your reading. Communication came out. Interesting. So lots of communication in 2025 for you. Pile number 1. Okay. Then we've got simplicity. This makes me think of a clean slate almost. Starting fresh. Cleaning out the clutter. We've got Queen of Swords. Brilliant, experienced, humorous. So this is giving Libra energy. Again, we've got double Libra here. We've got Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy with manifestation, empowerment, and preparedness. Okay. Then we've got 3 of Earth, 3 of Pentacles, talent, recognition, collaboration. Love to see that for a career reading. Okay, pile number 1. So what I'm seeing, again, carrying over from this communication from part 2, your financial situation, this feels like you're going to have some sort of opportunity with sextile here that is creative. And the reason I'm saying this is, look, we've got the painter's, the palette, I believe is what you would call it here. And then we've got stained glass, almost like she's just working on that here. Basically, 3 of Pentacles is talking about being known for something or being a leader in the field of whatever it is you're doing. People look up to you for that. So even if you haven't started on some sort of creative idea or project, 2025 is going to be the year where you start that. I feel that it's going to kick off something in your career. Now, if you've always wanted to teach some sort of class, it's going to be perfect for the communication aspect, right? Teach some sort of class or do something. If we tie this into the second part of your reading, where it was that online aspect, maybe you're starting a crafting channel on YouTube or social media in general. Something that centers around the home with the Cancer energy here. Some of you could just be, maybe you're painters, maybe you're artists, maybe you like fashion. There's something here where you have some sort of talent, skill, or ability that's going to be recognized. It's time to stop holding yourself back and really put yourself out there for the world to see in 2025. So I feel that you're going to be successful with this, but I feel that, we've got a lot of like air energy here. So there's going to be something where you are really going to have to overcome some of your thoughts, maybe even some self-limiting beliefs, simplify. I'm looking at this and, you see the feather. Feather makes me think of birds. Birds make me think of being in the air. It's a lot of air energy. So there's something here about maybe even simplifying your thoughts. If you think that this isn't possible, think again. If you are used to hearing that you can't do something, think again. It's with this manifestation card here with the Magician, it's all about you empowering yourself and you changing your thoughts in order to change your reality and then, of course, change your life. You're going to be successful with this. A win-win outcome is forecast. You're going to be successful with whatever this is you're doing. And I feel that you're going to have to be open and honest with yourself for whatever this is. But there's something here where you're going to have an opportunity in 2025 with some sort of collaboration, artistic collaboration. Again, this could just be you having a YouTube channel and somebody says, oh, hey, we should do a collab. And you said, yeah, sure. And they've got more of a following or, subscribers than you. This could be somebody noticing your stained glass work, painting, drawings, writing, something along those lines online somewhere. Maybe even a local, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of art museum or some sort of like a shop that features, I've seen this done before, like in cafes where they feature art and they sell it for you. And somebody's going to come along and say, who is this? And there's going to be some sort of recognition that you receive based on your talent, whatever that is. I see doors opening for you, especially with this sextile opportunity here. And it's funny because it's talking about, one of the key words here is talking about open doors, collaborates, but look at this, collaboration, and then collaborates. You can see that. And then communicates in communication. So you're going to be contacted. Somebody is contacting you to say, hey, I'd like to work with you on this. And it doesn't have to be that they see your work online. Maybe you've got your work out there. How can I put this? Maybe you've got a talent agent and you have put your work out there. Maybe you auditioned for something. Maybe you've written a script. And finally somebody notices that. You could even be some sort of like writer and you've submitted your work to a literary agent. It could be anything again. And somebody notices your work and they say, who is this? This person has talent. And they contact you. Communication. They contact you. They open a door for you. They help you develop your skills. They basically welcome you in, right? They're helping you open that door. But this is something you've manifested, pile number one. So it's like you are prepared in a way. You have all the tools necessary with the Magician to manifest this. And you've been manifesting it, whether unconsciously or consciously. But there's something here where you have some sort of experience doing something with that Queen of Swords. Libra energy coming in twice, and something is balancing out in your favor. Okay? So, what I'm seeing as far as your career opportunities go is you've got some massive opportunity coming in. I mean, the crazy part is I'm talking about career opportunities, and the opportunity card comes out. And it aligns perfectly with these other cards. So you do have some sort of opportunity where you're going to be recognized for your skills, or abilities. It could be more than one thing, you know? You're going to collaborate with someone who's going to be able to open doors for you. And I feel too with this Cancer energy, some of you could be introverts. It's giving off an artistic vibe, honestly. It doesn't have to be for everyone, but some of you could be introverts, and I feel that this person or people are going to help you get out of your shell, because Cancer is the crab, right? I feel that they're going to help you step outside of your comfort zone and really push you to be the best version of yourself you can be. I feel like there's something here to learn. I'm also noticing, because we've got the bees here, I mean, busy bees, worker bees. You're going to be working a lot. This is your career. But I'm also picking up that for a lot of you, if you're putting yourself out there, or somebody is putting you out there to get more recognition, there's something about bees. You know, bees are attracted to honey. It's like you're drawing in people like bees to honey. I feel like you have a lot of wonderful creative ideas, and you've never really acted on those ideas. So you're finally getting that chance this year to see those ideas through. Finally, it's like somebody sees you for who you are, for your talents, and they're going to help you take these ideas and make them a reality. So they're not just a dream anymore. They are tangible. The challenges that I would see, well, I only see really one challenge, if I'm being completely honest. If you are stuck in that shell and somebody comes along and tries to help you out, even though you've been wishing, hoping, praying, manifesting for this, if somebody comes along and tries to offer you an opportunity, you might think it's too good to be true. I am seeing that. I feel that some of you will second guess this and think, well, nobody's noticed me before. Why would they suddenly do it now? And then you might almost miss out. I don't think you're going to fully miss out on this, but you might almost miss out on a really good opportunity. I think you'll catch yourself at the last minute, so I'm not worried about that, but I do think the challenge is you putting yourself out there, and another challenge would be you actually believing that this is not too good to be true, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm seeing for all of your messages. Pile number 1, like I said, I'm going to be taking this over into the extended on Patreon, and you're welcome to join me over there. I'll be finding out, will you achieve your business goals in 2025? We'll see about travel opportunities that are on the horizon, and any other general messages that the universe and spirit has for you. So hopefully I'll see you over there. If not, if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 2. Let's jump right into your love reading for 2025. Let's find out what's happening for you, Spirit. What's happening for pile number 2's love life in 2025, please? What's happening in your love life for 2025? A couple of these Romance Angels Oracle cards. Ooh, that fell on the floor. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. And then we're going to get a few of these Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. Pile number 2's love life in 2025, Spirit. Okay. Here's stealth. That came out quickly. These. I'll arrange these in a minute so that they all are not completely messed up. And let's get some Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. Pile number 2's love life in 2025. What's going on with that, Spirit? What can you tell me? Got that. Ooh, nice. Okay. 1, 2, maybe 2 more. Pile number 2's love life. Okay. Okay, let me make sure everything is in frame, in focus, all that fun stuff, and then we'll get started. I think that's good. One, I'm gonna put this over here. Yes, okay. We've got new love right off the bat. Hello, yes. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. We've got, oh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. We're going to see what this is about. We'll see what else comes out. It almost feels like 2 energies, though. It almost feels like you're going to be dealing with somebody where it's unrequited, and then you got a new love coming in. But let's find out. Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Also, somebody could be a photographer. Addiction. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block restraint that feels like devil energy. Then we've got not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Okay. So, some of you could already be, I'm picking this up, in a relationship that makes you feel this way. Where it is one-sided, it's unrequited. It feels like an addiction. It feels like you're addicted to the person. I feel like this is almost like a warning. It's not quite a warning, but it's like, if I'm picking up on this energy, plus the unrequited, and then new, it feels like this is more of a current, or it could be a future energy. This is talking about all of 2025, but one where you're going to be so addicted. It's giving 8th house energy to someone, but it's obsessive, and it's possessive, and it's negative, it's toxic. But if you're already in a relationship like that, pile number 2, then, you know, like this not enough, frustrated in a relationship is what it says, first thing on here. So a lot of you are in that situation right now where you feel like it's unrequited, and you feel like it's not going anywhere. So you're hanging on to these memories of you two together, but it's also like a codependent, controlling, obsessive, jealous kind of energy. It's all negative. It's toxic. And I feel that a lot of you have lost your self-esteem along the way. A lot of you have tried to get out of this situation, and I feel that some of you have been gaslit or emotionally manipulated. And for some of you, you've self-sabotaged. I mean, this is you, not somebody else doing this. This is you, like, oh, well, maybe if I do this, they'll love me more. Or maybe if I do this, they won't go out all the time and they'll stay with me. It just sounds like you're trying to gaslight yourself in a lot of ways, but this person could also be doing that to you. Let's get some more. And then we got 10 of Cups. That is that new love. Family, love, blessings. Yep. And it comes out right under the new love. Let's see what else we got here. King of Cups. Compassionate, understanding, trustworthy. That feels right. Then we've got Knight of Wands. That does not. Confident, passionate, adventurous. That feels like that unrequited love. This is like the F-boy, F-girl energy. And then we've got, yep, 9 of Swords. Negativity, worry, sleeplessness. This is that energy I'm talking about where it's... Also, this is Scorpio and Sagittarius. If I didn't say that, I don't remember. But anyway, this is the anxiety, depression. You know, if you're with someone that goes out at night and they don't tell you where they're going. Oh, I'm going out with the boys, or I'm going out with the girls. I don't know when I'll be back. Oh, I'm going to be home late from work. I don't know when I'll show up. Or they just decide to go and they don't text you and tell you. Again, unrequited, one-sided, toxic. That's not an energy you want to stay in, pile number 2. For obvious reasons. But I feel that because this is coming through strongly, this is going to be a challenge for you if it's not already. This is going to be a lesson. We all hate those lessons, don't we? But it's a lesson on how to overcome self-esteem issues, lack of confidence, how to not be attached to another human, how to not worry or be anxious so much, how to spot red flags and negativity before it takes, it takes a nosedive, essentially. So I feel that the lesson here is, while they may come in and try to sweep you off your feet, that's the Knight of Wands energy through and through. You can see even here, he's got the bouquet, and he's coming in all excited, and he's, passionate and full of love, but it's not real. It's like a farce. Okay? It's a mask he's wearing. And I'm saying he because it's just a guy on here, but she's wearing, he's wearing, they're wearing, whatever. Doesn't matter. This person is doing this to several people. Like, you're not the only one. So for a lot of you, it's all about you getting out of this situation safely, you healing, you overcoming any sort of self-esteem issues, any self-sabotage issues, and really building yourself up, your confidence back up again. Because when you do, that's when new love's coming in. That's when you get that King of Cups, that mature energy. Someone who's emotionally available, someone who's emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, compassionate, understanding, trustworthy. That is a huge difference between, a knight and a king. And then on top of that, you've got the Ten of Cups here. One of the happiest cards in the deck. It's all about having a family, whatever that looks like for you. For some people, it's like cats, having dogs, or pets in general. Some people want, I say this a lot in my readings, some people want a house in the burbs with a white picket fence and 2 or 3 kids. Other people want to just live with their partner in a cabin in the woods on 300 acres away from civilization, and they don't want kids. It's different for everyone. Maybe you want a homestead. I don't know. Everyone's different. Whatever that peaceful end goal looks like for you, whatever that home, that family, that love looks like for you, that is what you are calling in. That's the new love that when you get out of this unrequited situation, when you heal, when you're no longer having those sleepless nights, no more worry, stress, anxiety, depression over this one person who treats you like crap. It's like you're going to remove some sort of blockage in your love life because that person was blocking you from finding true love. And obviously you don't want someone who's going to treat you like crap. You want somebody who's going to meet you halfway. They're going to meet you 50-50. They're going to put in as much effort as you. They're going to love you as much as you love them. And this is all about just learning from any past mistakes. Either a current relationship or anything that's coming up where you're dealing with this F-boy, F-girl energy. In order for you to push through this blockage and get rid of this lesson that's coming in and move straight into this new person that is going to be exactly what you're looking for. As a matter of fact, you can actually, if you're already in this and you're getting out of it, or you're able to spot the red flags ahead of time and prevent yourself from getting into something like this. And sometimes they're not, you don't always see them until it's too late. Let's be real. People always like, well, how did you not know? But they're not always visible right off the bat. So I'm not judging anybody. So if you get into a relationship this year with someone and then they start acting weird and trying to control you, manipulate you, they're obsessive, jealous, possessive, all that devil energy, negative stuff. That's your lesson. You'll know to get out of that. And then when you shift your perspective into deserving and worthy of love, and you work on those self-esteem and confidence issues that you might have where you feel like you're not enough, then the new love comes in. So what I was going to say is you can write down, manifest exactly what you're looking for. So obviously that's different for everyone, but it feels like, you know, Spirit wants you to really get clear about who or what you want, what you're looking for. And, you know, whatever this, like, King of Cups energy, that emotional energy that is loving and caring and compassionate, write down the type of traits you want in a future partner. The person who would be your 10 of Cups. What does that look like for you? And write it from the perspective of you already being with that person. Okay? Even if you just do it on, like, your notes app on your phone or your computer. Write out what a day would be like with this person. Type it up and say, you know, you could start out with, we had the best day. We went out for lunch with friends, or we went out for lunch together, and then we went here, then we went there, whatever it is. And say things like, my dream man, dream woman, whoever. They're so complimentary. They, you know, they understand me so well on so many different levels. It's like we were made for each other. They're constantly doing this, whatever it is you like. They're constantly, maybe it's something like, they're constantly helping me out with chores. Or maybe there's something else you'd like help with. Or every time I cook, they do the dishes. You know what I mean? Like 50-50, half, meet you halfway kind of energy. That's what this person feels like. So if you can, write out like a day in your life of what your 10 of Cups would look like with your new love, the person of your dreams, and focus on that a lot. Keep that in your mind, and that person you're going to manifest. They're going to be coming in. So pile number 2, that's what I see for your love situation for 2025. And next up, we're going to be looking at your financial situation for 2025. Alright, pile number 2. Let's check out your financial situation for 2025. Spirit, what messages? That was really quick. Be bold and make the first move. Almost came out. What messages do you have for pile number 2 about their financial situation in 2025? Wow. Don't mind me. Because these are flying out. Wow. Financial situation 2025. Okay, I think I need 3 of these. Financial situation 2025. Financial situation 2025. Pile number 2, please, Spirit. Okay, I think I need one more. Oh, wait, I had another one. No, I have one more for 2025. Okay. Then 3 of these, and then we'll get this situated. Financial situation for pile number 2 for 2025, Spirit. Pile number 2's financial situation for 2025. Well, the first one came out really quickly. These others are kind of like, eh. Let's go ahead and put that here. I'll fix these in a minute. 2 more, please. Number 2's financial situation in 2025. Okay. Got it. Let's fix these. Can we see everything? Yes. Good. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Okay. Mercury, communication. This came out twice in pile number 1. So there might be a connection. I want to check that out. Scorpio, the animal. Okay. And Moon, feelings, Cancer energy. Also Gemini, Virgo energy. We've also got Voyage. Okay. We've got 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands, Challenge, Determination, Resistance. Okay. 10 of Swords with Endings, Recovery, and Freedom. And the Wheel, Luck, Progress, and Change. Interesting. What's also interesting, Wheel of Fortune can be Jupiter energy, which rules Sagittarius, and if you want to get technical, old school Pisces too, but Sagittarius, the card almost came out. That's interesting to me because we've got Voyage right here, and Sagittarius is all about travel. So there's something here with your financial situation that's going to be improving in 2025, pile number 2. And I'm seeing a lot of you really transform into a more, obviously, a more abundant and prosperous version of you. I think your bank account's going to be happy this year. But there's something here about this voyage, this journey that you've been on with your finances. I don't know what that's about, but I'm also picking up that some of you have been saving up maybe for a trip or to travel abroad long term, or to even move abroad. So I feel like the finances this year are going to be coming through for you, so you can afford that trip. You can make that journey, because it feels like a journey to me. Now, when I think about moving abroad too, I'm talking about Moon, and that's the mother energy, that's Cancer energy, the 4th house. 4th house has to do with home and family. So there could also be something here about, with the 7 of Wands, a mother who does not want you to move away. Someone who's trying to hold you back. Or a motherly figure. Someone in your life. This could be like an older sibling, like a sister or something. But it feels like a motherly energy. Or somebody in your family, home and family environment that's trying to get you, they're challenging you. And you're going to have to stand your ground on this. Because I feel that 2025 is going to be a year for you, pile number 2, where you're going to have to follow through with your convictions when it comes to your finances. And I feel that you are going to be taking a new path. Because we have the South Node, don't let it hold you back. That's the past. Don't let the past hold you back. Again, you're standing up for something. It's like somebody around your home life is trying to prevent you from moving forward. You've got to follow your North Node, not the South Node. So you've got to release the past. You're going to have this ending. It might be painful. There might be some harsh words that are spoken. There might be some sort of betrayal. I don't know. But there's something here where it's going to be, it feels like the clock is ticking. It's only going to be a matter of time. But you have got to push through and stay motivated and determined to, whatever this is, it's going to be different for everyone, to have this sort of transformation when it comes to your finances. If you can see a light at the end of the tunnel, if you know a way out of this, and you are starting to make that wheel turn for you, which is progress, right? It's all about change, and you are starting to move forward, then there's going to be some sort of shift that's happening where you are going to have more finances, maybe you're paying off debt, and everything's going to start to work out for you. But then I'm seeing this energy, and I keep bringing it back to the mother, because again, on the Voyage card, there's a mother well and a baby well. We've got the Moon here, that's the mother energy. Rules 4th house of home and family. So it feels like somebody, we got little cherubs here, little children is what it looks like. Baby angels. It feels like someone in your family is trying to stop you. They're trying to hold you back. They're trying to prevent you from reaching your financial goals, paying off debt, being financially free. Maybe they're not in that position, you know? That can happen a lot. in the home where you do better than a parent or a sibling or both parents. Take however it resonates, and they end up trying to either emotionally manipulate you, gaslight you, make you feel bad about getting ahead in life, but they're projecting because they didn't get ahead in life. So I feel that there's something here, it's interesting because we've got Scorpio the animal, we've got the Seven of Wands, like stand your ground, something animalistic, something primal here, where it's intense. It's like, no, I said I'm doing this, deal with it. There's resistance. And I feel this is going to transform a connection, if I'm being honest. I know this is a financial reading, but it feels like there's going to be a shift in the connection. And I don't think it's going to be for the better. I'm going to be honest, especially with this Ten of Swords here. It feels like somebody has betrayed you, turned their back on you. Again, feels like family. Take it if it resonates. It doesn't have to be someone who feels like family. Let's put it that way. And they're not getting ahead. They see you getting ahead. They try to hold you back. You're like, nah, I'm on this journey. I'm trying my best to pay off my bills. Credit cards, student loans, maybe something health related, something along those lines. And you're going through this transformation and they're trying to stop you. But this, again, all about communication. There's something here about some painful words being spoken, maybe some things that need to be said, or somebody need to get them off their chest. But it's okay because you're going to heal from this. It's going to suck at first. But with this family stuff, people who feel like family, it feels like it's going to be emotional. And then it's going to be painful. And then you're going to heal from it. And then you're going to realize that you've pushed forward and you are no longer stuck where you were previously, or where that person or people had you stuck. Okay? Because you stood your ground on this. It was a challenge. It felt like everybody, even the world, was against you. And you said, no, I'm doing this because I know it's going to make me money, or I know this is the right path for me. The wheel is turning in my favor. Luck, fate, change, destiny, everything's going great for you. And somebody has to come along and try to screw that up. And you're like, nope, not having it. No. Here's a few words exchanged. End it. Done. Boom. Gone. Goodbye. It's like you've turned into this animal. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, you've gone feral on someone and said, it sucks that you think that way, but this is my life, my goals, my wishes, my dreams. I'm following through with it. Sorry it didn't work out for you, but I'm not you. You know what I mean? Then you've got the freedom. Now you're free. You're on this new journey, this voyage. You're no longer held back by that south node energy. You are headed in your north node. You're headed for something new in your life. And that change is happening, and it's happening quickly for you. Pile number 2. So you're going to be having this breakthrough. You're going to have to go up against some challenges, like I said, but you're going to have this breakthrough, and it's going to transform you, and it's going to transform your finances, because it's going to push you in the direction you're meant to go in order to acquire this wealth and this prosperity and abundance, and that everything's going to shift for you. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Pile number 2, as far as your financial situation. Next up, we're going to be looking at career opportunities or any challenges that you might face in 2025. All right, pile number 2, let's see about career opportunities or challenges you'll be facing in 2025. What messages do you have? Let's go for... That came out quickly. Okay. One of these. For pile number 2. Career opportunities, challenges for pile number 2 in 2025, please, Spirit. Okay. Career opportunities and challenges for 2025. And then last but not least, I'll fix all these in a minute. Career opportunities and challenges for 2025. Opportunities and challenges. Pile number 2. Wait, is that 2 cards? Yes! Awesome. Good, good, good. Just make sure. Sometimes they stick together. Okay, let's get these all situated. Okay. We've got the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. I'm filming this in Capricorn season. I'm pretty sure that ends January 18th. I can't remember if it's like the 18th or the 19th. I could be totally off. It could be the 20th, but I'm pretty sure Aquarius season starts on either the 19th or the 20th. Anyway, yeah, we're in Capricorn season now. So, end of a tough cycle could be ending this month. This is January, so Taurus, the bombshell. Okay. Then we've got 9th house with seeking. Then we've got Chiron with healing. All right. Going forward. I love this card. New path. You watch the part 2. New path, new journey. That's what it feels like. We've got Page of Earth. Studious, prepared, cheerful. Okay. Could be receiving some sort of offer as well because he's holding this envelope. Okay, he's really happy. Okay, then we've got Release, which is the Death card. Indian's transformation, freedom. The Phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Okay, and then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, abundance, opportunity, and resources. I love that this is about career opportunities. And what do we have here? Well. And then we've got resources as well. So, this is also about challenges. But, yeah, I love this. I love that we're getting that confirmation. Okay, make sure everything, I think you can see everything. Let me pull this down a little bit. Okay. So, for career opportunities, I am seeing something. This has to do with education and higher learning. Could have something to do with like religion, spirituality, language learning with that 9th house. 9th house is all about foreign travel, adventure, higher education, spiritual quests and aspirations, your faith system, your belief system, religion, journalism. Also, 9th house has to do with publishing. So maybe some of you are writers, even like script writers, something. But anyway, the Page of Earth is a student, essentially. This is all about studying. You can actually see dude's got a book in his hand. Like he's been studying something. Could be an acceptance letter for some of you. But it feels more, because this is career, this feels like you've had a rough time with your career. Maybe some of you have been in school for a while. You've gotten your higher education. You've gotten your certifications. And it's just taken a while for you to acquire all of these things. And then you are ending that soon. You know, the end of the tough cycle approaches. And you're moving forward in your life with that going forward energy. I'm also seeing here that there's some sort of like personal development going on with the Chiron energy and the Taurus, the bombshell. Maybe for a lot of you, you've decided that it's time for a glow up. It's time to better your career. So some of you are actually, you know, maybe this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody actually focusing on having good pictures, maybe on like LinkedIn or something along those lines, maybe even social media in case employers happen to see you. But I'm also seeing that you're going to be incredibly productive. There's something here about getting rid of self-doubt, putting yourself out there. It's like releasing the old, right? You're going through this transformation and you're becoming the best version of yourself. So there's something about you putting yourself out there, being prepared for what is about to happen, whatever your goals, wishes, and dreams are for your career. And then you have this new opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles, where it's like, okay, you know, got the letter, got the approval, maybe it's an email, and then you've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So you got that opportunity. You've been offered this position. What's interesting too, I'm noticing, we've got the butterfly here, which is all about transformation, and then here with the Death card, transformation. So you're definitely having some sort of glow up or going through some sort of career transformation. Maybe there's something where you get a new job and they require you to dress completely different to how you normally dress. Maybe if you're usually casual at your job, you got this new job and it's like, oh no, everybody dresses to the nines. It's so fashionable here. Or, you know, very business oriented, and you have to kind of give yourself a bit of a glow up. That's what I'm feeling. So I feel that a lot of you are going through this phase where you're having a lot of personal growth in order to move forward on this path. And it feels like a lot of happiness, because even with this going forward card, it goes straight towards that sunshine. We see the letter glowing, we see this butterfly glowing, we see the phoenix glowing. It's like all this happy energy. Even the Page of Earth is cheerful. It's literally one of the key words on the card. So it feels like you're going to have this opportunity to create abundance and wealth and be extremely prosperous. But in order to do that, you've got to leave something behind. Again, there's some sort of transformation that's got to happen. This correlates with the second part of your reading. So, you know, talking about that painful past, gotta leave, felt like a family member behind. Yeah, something about major endings are happening in your life in 2025, and you've got to go through this transformation and heal, Chiron energy, release any self-doubt or self-worth issues, self-concept, and transform yourself and transform your career. But your life overall is going to change as well. Ace of Pentacles can also talk about some sort of windfall of money, and it can also talk about buying a new home, moving to a different location. So yeah, you could definitely be inheriting money. You could be winning some sort of lottery or contest or sweepstakes, but otherwise for your career, what I'm seeing is that you're going to be acquiring a new job. They're going to select you, you're going to get it, and you're going to have this opportunity to make a lot of money, way more than what you're used to. And especially if you've been working hard on getting a higher education, like maybe you already had a bachelor's and now you're going to get your master's, or you've had a master's, you're going to get a PhD. Maybe it's something like this job already, you had most of the qualifications, but they needed an extra certification. So you've got to go get that certification, that Page of Pentacles energy. And you get it. And because you did it, you get accepted. They give you this opportunity. Something along those lines. Whatever this is, though, you're going through this personal growth and transformation in your life, and you're becoming the best version of yourself. Now, the challenges I'm seeing are if you don't release the past, if you don't let go who or whatever is holding you back, you're going to be stuck. You may miss out on this opportunity or these opportunities. I'm also seeing here that it's important that you heal from the past, whatever this ending was. It feels like there's something here where in order for you to advance to the next level in life, you're going to have to grow. and you're going to have to heal. And I feel like you're dealing with, some of you could be dealing with generational trauma. I know I picked that up in the second part of this reading, but it feels like you're just kind of clearing out your life, cleansing, dealing with any sort of pain or suffering from any sort of painful endings that you may have been encountering, and you are focused on your healing. So the challenges are, if you don't let the past go, people, places, things that were trying to hold you back and keep you stuck, you're gonna miss out on these opportunities. You're not gonna advance in life. You're still gonna remain stuck. You're not gonna go forward. You're gonna stay where you are. You're never gonna move on. That tough cycle is not gonna end. So there's something here about change yourself. Be more productive. Focus on you. Even with this Taurus energy, it's like knowing your worth, because it's the bombshell, and you got the flower on here. It's talking about blooming, becoming, blooming into who you were meant to be. And I think it's important that you release that past energy. I also noticed on here too, we've got release here, and then we've got release here. It's important. You've got to let it go. And like I said, it's going to be painful. It may be very painful. Maybe one of the most painful things you ever do, especially if it's family members who are trying to hold you back. It sucks that they're not in your corner, right? They're not on your side. So trying to release them so you can transform and be a better version of yourself, and say goodbye to that person or that location or those people. That can be such a tough thing to do in life. But I feel that you're going to master this in 2025. Deep down it's time to release whoever doesn't have your best interest at heart. And it's time to let them go and move on your journey going forward. I feel like you've got this beautiful path ahead, pile number 2, but that path is not going to open up to you until you go through this ending. So those are the messages I have for you about your career opportunities or challenges for the year of 2025. I'm going to take this over into the extended reading on Patreon. You're welcome to join me there, where we will figure out, will you achieve your business goals this year? Will there be any travel opportunities for you? And any other general messages that the universe or spirit has for you. So I would love it if you would come over there and join us. But if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and jump right into your love predictions for 2025. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 3 regarding their love predictions for 2025? And I'll fix all these cards in a minute. They're going to be kind of messy. Also, if you hear my dog in the background snoring, don't mind her. She's sleeping. Alright, Spirit. Love predictions for 2025. I think I got 4. Yeah, I got 4. You're the first pile. Piles 1 and... See all that? No. Piles 1 and 2 did not get 4 of these. We got 3. So, we'll fix that in a minute. Alright. And let's get some tarot cards. Tell me more about pile number 3's love life in 2025. Tell me about pile number 3's love life in 2025. Two more, please. Number 3's love life in 2025, Spirit. Pile in. Okay. I'm not really getting anything. So let me see if I can just pull some cards, I guess. Okay, there's that one. Let me see if I can. And this one. How about that? So I'm actually taking that as a message too, because it feels like there's an extra message here, but these other messages were kind of slow to come out. So I feel that the first half of 2025, it might be kind of slow for you as far as dating or trying to find someone to date. It may feel like you're not really getting any messages, or you're not getting the reception that you want. So that is a message that's coming through. Let's see what you've got. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. All right. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. This is a common theme. It's a theme in pile number 2. But the personal growth, healing from generational trauma, the family issues, moving on, all these new beginnings, growth. Yeah, it's a common theme I'm noticing in these readings so far. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Okay. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Ooh, some of you could be going on vacation with someone. All right. Date. Meeting someone new. Dating, getting back out there. Plan, set a date. Okay. Yeah. And I feel that because this is talking about keeping a positive mindset, like I said, if the first half of the year doesn't feel like you are having any luck at all, Spirit wants you to know, keep that positive mindset. You're going to find someone. Oh, as I say that, the Emperor, Aries energy, organization, leadership, structure. Okay. We've got 8 of Cups, searching, empowerment, fulfillment. Yep. That's, I feel, leaving behind, we've got the coffin here. The endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. 8 of Cups is about transition. It's leaving behind what's not serving you anymore. If you're hanging on to generational trauma, family issues, maybe you've had a rough upbringing, divorced parents, and you thought, I'm going to be like them. I'm never going to find love, or something along those lines. I feel like you're leaving that behind in 2025. You're saying no more to that. We've got Queen of Fire, more Aries energy. Queen of Wands, intelligent, exuberant, and determined. Ooh, okay, and then we've got the Chariot. We've got Cancer energy, which is willpower, victory, and recognition. Grabbing life by the reins, showing it who's boss. In this case, it'd be your dating life. So, your love life. So I love this. All right. So I do feel that you're going to be empowered in your love life in the year of 2025. I feel that, like I said, it's going to be a slow start, but you are going to have this sort of transformational, transitional phase where you're going to be ending some things in your life, and then it's going to lead to these new beginning. I feel like you're going to go on dates with a lot of people, actually, because we do have that date card here. You're just going to put yourself back out there. If you've been off the market for a while, if you've been taking a break and you're just like, I don't know, I don't really have time for that, or I don't know that I'm going to find someone on a dating app, or it's just so hard to find someone. I feel like you're changing your mindset, and that's where that keep a positive mindset and manifest exactly what you want is coming in. And Spirit wants you to know that if you change your mind and switch it around from, it's so hard to find someone, to, man, it's so easy for me to find someone. Like, everybody wants to go on a date with me. Oh my God. My DMs are full. Everyone's swiping, right on me? Everyone's swiping right on me. Everyone's messaging me. Everyone wants to take me on a date. Change your mindset. When you change your mindset, you're putting an end to things not working out. Anything in the past where you questioned if, love was even for you, if you would ever even find the one, or if anybody was out there that would be what you're looking for and tick off all your boxes, right? And you're leaving all that behind. It's like a new version of you. You're going to have this new beginning because you've healed from the past. You've healed family trauma, or generational trauma, family issues. You have also, it's like you've liberated yourself from this old way of thinking, this old mentality, and you're keeping a more positive mindset now, or you will be, at least. I feel, especially the second half of the year. So I feel it may start around Aries season, where you really go through this transitional phase, because we got Aries twice here, and then really make the huge shift in Cancer season, which is what, June and July. So then it's going to be, that there's that latter half of the year, because that's 6 and 7 months into the year. So you are going to end up grabbing your love life by the reins and showing it who's boss. That's why I love the Chariot energy. Some of you could actually be traveling as well, and you could be meeting people as you travel. I am picking that up because the Chariot does talk about travel. And you can see in this, it'd be like air travel, but typically it is ground travel, like traveling by a vehicle or a train. I feel that you are empowering yourself. You're going to be going on a lot of dates. You're going to be putting yourself back out there. You're going to be meeting someone who really stands out above everyone else. Now, this could be someone who runs their own business, is a boss, CEO, just someone who's very lively and passionate and has no problem putting themselves out there. And I feel that they are going to bring you a lot of happiness. I think you two are going to enjoy each other's company. And I feel that, like I said, it felt like you guys are going to go on vacation somewhere. That could be where that air travel I'm picking up is coming in. It feels like you two are going to be going somewhere. I don't know where, but it just feels like you're very grateful for this person. You're in this state of bliss. But there's a lot of chemistry, a lot of flirting. You've got the romantic feelings here. And, it just feels like really good chemistry. Like you guys just vibe on a really good level. So again, that it feels like it might start out in the summer. And you've got the paradise here with the palm tree and the ocean and the sunshine. It's making me think of summer. Also, the Chariot, card number 7, could be July. Okay? Again, that Cancer energy. So, to me, it feels like you are searching for someone, but there might be a few things you still need to heal, such as those family issues, generational trauma, changing your mindset to a more positive mindset, and staying away from the negative thoughts. And once you really shift that and work on yourself and, have this personal growth that happens, you're going to be ending that old way of thinking, like an old version of you, and welcoming in this new person and this new love that might be something more long term. I feel like there's a lot of wonderful cards here, and you are manifesting exactly what you're wanting. So if you've been envisioning a specific type of person, which has, they have certain qualities that you're looking for. I just saw 1111 on the timer. If that resonates and you have really been doing your manifestation work, I think you're going to manifest this person this year. I think you are manifesting a specific person that's just right for you, that's going to come in and essentially sweep you off your feet, or just really, even if it's not that, it's just someone who you're enamored with. They really stand out above anybody else that you've dated or are dating. And I feel that this person they make you really happy. They make you really excited. They're the type of person, it's not like, if they text you, you're not going, oh God, this person. it's like, oh yes, I got a text from them, and they put a smile on your face. You know, that's the kind of person that they are. So I feel that you're going to be so grateful that you manifested this person into your life in 2025, and you guys are going to have so much fun together. So that's what I'm seeing for your love reading for 2025, pile number 3. Let's move into your finances, your financial situation, see what's going to happen there. All right, pile number 3, let's check out your financial situation for 2025. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 3 regarding their financial situation? Okay. Messages regarding pile 3's financial situation. Okay. Messages regarding pile number 3's financial situation. One more. Okay. And I'll fix all these cards in a minute. And then 3 of these. 2 more. Financial situation for pile number 3, please, Spirit. Financial situation for pile number 3. One more, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, one more. Financial situation, please. More for their financial situation. Oh, that's... I keep getting cards, like 3 or 4 cards that come out once. That's why it's taking me a minute. I'm not trying to get 3 or 4 cards. Oh, well, there we go, finally. I don't want 3 or 4 cards. I want 1. Okay, let's put that there. Make sure we see all of these. I think bring some of these down. Okay, perfect. It looks good. Okay. We've got adjustments are required 3rd quarter moon. Okay. And something could be happening with your finances the 3rd quarter of this year. Just throwing that out there. We've got sextile with opportunity. Awesome. Who else had that? Was it pile number 1? I think it was pile number 1. The numinous with mystery. Ooh, it's giving the moon energy. It's like the unknown. Then we've got Mars with action. So Aries energy. Something could also be happening in Aries season. We've got potential. Okay. The Ace of Cups. Emotions, relationships, intuition. Can also be doing what you love in a financial reading or a career reading. Ooh, we got Ace of Pentacles, so 2 aces. Abundance, opportunity, resources. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, yes. Gracious, practical, capable. Okay, wow. 2 aces, well, you're definitely having a new beginning when it comes to your finances in 2025. Spirit's definitely bringing that through, that message. So what I'm seeing is, as far as your finances go, you're going to have at least a couple of opportunities. It's interesting. We got opportunity here, and they've got 2 aces. So you're going to have some sort of opportunity or opportunities to further your or expand your finances in 2025. Some of you could be artistic because we do have this painter's palette here, but Ace of Cups can talk about like creativity, starting something new, like a new creative project. So there could be something here about you being a creative person and wanting to start something new that involves creativity. That's not for everyone. Take it if it resonates. But for others of you, it's interesting because, you know, we've got this mystery here. So it's almost like it's hush hush. I don't know. It may be because you need to, oh, I just made the connection. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. We've got intuition and intuition. There's some sort of mystery here because it hasn't been completely worked out which direction you're going. It's funny because when I was shuffling, the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands tried to come out. Like they flipped over together. And I was like, oh wow, somebody's at a fork in the road. That's what I was thinking. And they didn't come out. I don't take flippers, I take jumpers. So they did not come out. But now I'm wondering if that was a message, because it feels like you have a fork in the road and you're having to pick one path or the other. So it feels like it's up in the air. It's unknown right now. It's a mystery. I think this will lead to you taking action on one path or the other. You know, you've got the potential to really make good money. And I think it's going to boil down to you have got to take action. You've got to have that desire and that courage to push forward and go after what it is you want. When you do, when you put yourself out there, when you seize the opportunity, or seize the moment, or you see a potential for like an open door, right? You take it. And when you do, you're going to have, I feel, a couple of different options. There's that 2 again. So the 222, the number 2, February could be important because it feels like 2 different paths. And I feel that a lot of you are at this, it's not a crossroads, it's just a fork in the road, really, where you're kind of stuck and you're unsure which direction to go. And that's Spirit's way of saying, trust your intuition with these cards here. So I feel that a lot of you are choosing between something that is highly creative and makes you emotional. Like it's something that you love with all your heart. That's the Ace of Cups. But then there's something more practical, and it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, and it's stable, right? Long term. That is not creative. That's going to be coming in for you as well. Now, whichever you decide, I feel that you're still going to be wealthy and prosperous and abundant, but in different ways. So there's a lot of potential here, but the potential is dependent on which path you take. I think the whole point is seize the opportunity, and you still have to take action. You still have to put yourself out there and have that desire and courage to do so. You're going to end up in this Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. We're in Capricorn season now, but this person is motherly, and they are stable and, you know, practical and reliable and trustworthy, and have their ish together when it comes to finances and career. They just have their really nice home, and they have everything that they could want. They're just well off, right? So I feel that you are going to be given the opportunity to pick one direction or the other, but either direction really is going to make you a wealthy person. Okay? You're going to be more well off by the end of the year than you were at the beginning. And it's going to appeal to you. These two options, two beginnings, are going to appeal to you in different ways, like I said. So it's going to come down to you. What do you want? You know, are you going to go with the more emotional, artistic kind of opportunity, or are you going to go with something that is more reliable and practical that, you know, you can depend on? Maybe this kind of opportunity is more like a contract kind of job, or freelance, or, you know, maybe if you are an artist of some sort, you're relying on some sort of royalties or payment that way. And it's not as stable and reliable as the Ace of Pentacles opportunity. You see what I mean? But it's something you love to do. So either way, there's potential. Pile number 3. So in either way, you got adjustments are required. So you're going to have to make some adjustments based on whatever it is you choose. So I feel like this is going to boil down to your intuition and your inner knowing, which is pretty much the same. It's just a deep sense of, this is the path for me. This is what I want. And I know I'm going to be successful with, whatever this is. You're going to end up in that Queen of Pentacles energy. And by the end of the year, I just see you really being more abundant and prosperous than you are now. But you have to take action. You have to create that opportunity for yourself. And if more doors open, find the right door and walk through it. And that's what I'm seeing for you for your finances, pile number 3. Let's move on to your career opportunities, as well as any challenges you might face in 2025. All right, pile number 3, career opportunities and challenges that you might face in 2025. What messages do you have for pile number 3 about career opportunities, challenges we might have in 2025, Spirit? Oh, that was quick. Okay. You have pile number 3 about your career challenges in 2025. Okay. Career opportunities, challenges, 2025, please, Spirit. Oh, okay. And then the last 3 for pile number 3. Career opportunities and challenges, please, Spirit, for pile number 3 in 2025. And one more, please. That is like 6. I just need the 1, please. Thank you, finally. Okay. Let's fix these quickly. Again, if you hear my dog snoring, please don't mind her. I think you can see everything. Okay. We've got the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Okay. We've got North Node with Destiny. All right. 3rd house with Perception. Interesting, because we've got Gemini here, and then we've got 3rd house here, and Gemini rules the 3rd house. Then we've got square with challenge. I love how I talk about career opportunities or challenges, and you've got the challenger. So there is going to be a challenge this year. We'll see what that's about. We've got going forward. Who got that? Pile number 2, maybe? Was it pile number 2? I can't remember. 10 of Cups with family, love, and blessings. 7 of Cups with choices, over-analyzing, and procrastination. Uh-oh. And then we've got Strength, Leo energy with courage, compassion, and perseverance. Interesting. Okay. So, pile number 3. Your career opportunities or challenges in 2025. So let's go ahead and get the challenge out of the way, because I don't feel like it's as bad as we're making it out to be. It's just some frustration that's going to be happening. And I feel it relates to this 7 of Cups. As soon as it came out and I said, uh-oh. I knew. This talks about having lots of choices, but being unable to actually make a choice. As in, It can talk about daydreaming, but it can also talk about like having tangible choices in life. But also, I just noticed you may be seeing 444 a lot too, or this could happen in April. Anyway, and it feels like for a lot of you, you're having trouble grounding at least one or more of those ideas, like turning them into something realistic, something tangible. And it's leading to like overanalyzing, like, oh, I have all these wonderful ideas and I just can't seem to pick one. So for now, they're just going to stay in my head. And, you know, a lot of people do that. But I feel there is a challenge for you in 2025 where you can't be stalling. You know, we've got procrastination here. But there's something here with the challenge. It has stalls. So you're going to be frustrated, you know, pressures into, struggles. There's some sort of struggle with taking your goals, wishes, and dreams that are inside your head and bringing them down and grounding them in reality. So it's like taking something that's in the 4D and bringing it into the 3D. Now, a lot of you could be manifesting this, but for others of you, it's more like coming up with some sort of plan, some goal to, I guess, it's like a goals list, like a to-do list is what I'm seeing in my head, where you have all of these ideas, but it's almost reverse engineering. Like, how can I get to that point? Let's back it up, okay? Let's reverse engineer this and see how I can get to that point from where I'm at right now. And I don't feel like this is a terrible challenge. Like I said, it just feels like it's going to require some mental effort, some determination or motivation to bring something like this, just a goal, wish, or dream, into reality. Also, I'm hearing something about time management skills might also help. I don't know about that, but for someone out there watching, maybe it will help you. Maybe you have, because this is, you know, this can be kind of overwhelming with this challenge and all these ideas. Maybe for a lot of you, it would be easier if you sat down and said, this is top priority right now. This is really what I want to accomplish. And then I can do this other stuff later. How can I get to this point? How can I squeeze this in to my day? Can I work it around the other stuff I do? For instance, let's say you want to be a writer and you work a 9-to-5 job. You've got kids, maybe you don't, but you know, maybe when you get off work, you're so exhausted. You just don't feel like writing, but you know, you got to get it done, you know, or you want to have a nicer body, a healthier body, and you know, you've got to get to the gym, but when you get off work, you are exhausted. You don't have any energy to go to the freaking gym. So it's almost like, can you squeeze in an extra 30 minutes in the morning or an extra hour, and then you don't have to worry about it at the end of the day? Can you do it, you know, 30 minutes before bed every night, or an hour before, and, you know, take a shower and go to bed? You know what I mean? Like, there's something about rearranging your schedule where it might feel like a struggle at first, but in order for you to take one of these choices and to stop procrastinating about them or about it, and bring at least one of these into reality, you're going to have to set some serious goals. Like I said, the goal to-do list, and that might require some sort of time management skills as well. So I feel like that's going to be your challenge this year. And if you want to, you know, this would be like starting a business on the side and feeling like you just don't ever have time to really send stuff out because you work a regular, you know, like a 9-to-5 job, and you barely have time. You're so tired, and how are you going to cook dinner and take care of the kids and have a normal life, even though you want to start this business? Like, it's been a dream for a long time. It just feels like this procrastination is nothing but excuses. And it's making me think of that saying where if you want it badly enough, you'll find time. If not, you'll find an excuse. And that's coming through strongly. So there's something here that Spirit wants you to know about, where you just need to focus on how can you bring one of these ideas and ground them into reality. And if that requires time management, so be it. Now, moving on. Career opportunities. This is going to be pretty epic, I think, this year. I feel for a lot of you, you're stepping into your North Node. Now, this year, the North Node is about to be in Pisces for, I think it's about a year and a half or something like that. So that starts this month, January, middle of January. I don't remember the exact date. And it goes through, is it 2026? I don't remember the exact date for that either, but I know it goes through then. And everybody's talking about it. So maybe some of you are aligning with that North Node. Maybe yours is in Pisces and it's aligning with the overall North Node in Pisces. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. But what this feels like is you have been unsure which direction to go, which path to take. I feel like that's why we got the answers you need are coming. Don't worry. It's the universe and spirit are sending you messages, intuitive hits, downloads. They want you to know that you're about to step into your destiny. This is big. This is huge. And I think that's why this challenge was coming through. Like, get it together. You have all these amazing ideas, but you're not taking action on them. And what happens? Nothing. They just stay as your desires or your ideas. So there's something about you stepping into your North Node. We do have the third house, which talks about like social media and speech. And so I feel for a lot of you, some of you could be blowing up on social media. You could go viral. And maybe that is your destiny to be noticed online. Who else was it? Was it Palmer 1, I think? That had, in one of their readings, had something, it had to do with the 11th house and social groups and possibly going viral as well. So you might want to check that reading out. But anyway, a lot of you could be going, since we have double Gemini here, could be going viral on social media and being known for something. But it's all about sociability, all right? And perception, people perceiving you. We've also got the camera here, we've got sneakers, we've got art. So some of you could be putting your art out there. Some of you could be into photography, or you're starting that up, or you've been wanting to get into art or photography, and you're finally putting it out there and it's gonna go viral. I'm just using this as an example. So I feel that if you've been stuck or feel like you've been stuck, this is going to be your kick in the rear to push you to go forward and to fulfill your destiny. And, we've got this going forward card. This path is opening up to you. We got the sun at the end, happiest card in the tarot deck, but it's also talking about success. So while it's a long and winding road, it's a beautiful journey on the way there, wherever that road leads, towards the sunshine. And next to that, we've got the Ten of Cups. This is like the ultimate emotional fulfillment. This is having family, love, and blessings. But in a career reading for your opportunities, this is taking a new path, your destiny, what you're meant to be doing in this lifetime. Okay? So it's you fulfilling something in your life that you are meant to fulfill, that's going to bring you so much happiness and joy. But with strength here, it's all about putting yourself out there and persevering. So you can't be in this procrastination and then turn around and try to persevere. So you'd be going back and forth. These are contrasting energies, right? So if you want to procrastinate, you're gonna you can do that, obviously, but that's not going to get you anywhere. So you're going to have to kind of go within, dig deep, and find this inner strength and courage, and push yourself. Stay determined, stay motivated, persevere, rather than procrastinate. You're going to see a huge change in your career. You're going to see doors start to open for you. You're going to have this new path open up that's going to lead you to success and emotional fulfillment and happiness. You're going to have all these blessings come in because you are aligning with your North Node and what you are destined to do. Okay? So, pile number 3. Those are all the messages I have for you. Hopefully something, These readings are kind of long, but hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, I'm taking this over to the extended on Patreon to see if you'll achieve your business goals in 2025, what travel opportunities are on the horizon for you, and any other general messages that Spirit and Universe has for you. So I'd love it if you'd join me over there. But if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.